In the late 1990s, Starbucks served the widely popular Mocha Valencia, a chocolate orange flavored espresso. With this protective diet recipe remake and mindful storage technique, we can make one batch to enjoy a microbiome boosting protective frozen scoop every night of the week. This is Jerry and my current favorite feast finisher. Enjoy a scoop of this cold, creamy chocolate mousse-like frozen dessert while you read about chlorogenic acid. This protective, biologically active dietary polyphenol is found primarily in coffee, but also in lesser amounts in certain other plant species. Read about it and cacao's amazing, appetite-suppressing, microbe-building, neuro-enhancing, and cardioprotective benefits at the bottom of this free protective diet recipe. Chlorogenic acid, an important biologically active dietary polyphenol, is produced by certain plant species and is a major component of coffee, highest in green or light roasted coffee, and at its peak in freeze-dried coffee, so it's convenient to add to this recipe. I'm not encouraging those who do not drink coffee or are caffeine sensitive to consume it. I'm simply serving you the information, and there is more included at the bottom of this recipe. Protective organic cacao. Unsweetened cacao powder contains protective quercetin and theobromine. Quercetin naturally neutralizes free radicals that cause cellular damage, aging, and a variety of diseases including heart disease, cancer, Parkinson's, and Alzheimer's. Theobromine functions as a vasodilator to help lower blood pressure and improve athletic performance. Cacao is neuroprotective. The neurotrophic effect of cacao flavonoids increases cerebral blood flow in healthy subjects 3 hours after cacao consumption. Increased blood flow to the gray matter in the brain has been shown to account for healthy angiogenesis and the growth of new hippocampal neurons involved in memory processing. Increased blood flow may account for protective effects against dementia and stroke. Cacao increases nitric oxide production, making it cardioprotective. Cacao reduces appetite. Just the smell of chocolate leads to satiation response, which is inversely correlated with ghrelin levels. Ghrelin is a hormone produced to signal hunger, and chocolate smelling and eating can reduce appetite and improve food satisfaction. Cacao and the intestinal microbiota. Finally, the effects of cacao polyphenols on the composition of intestinal microbiota must be noted. In a human trial conducted on healthy volunteers, consumption of a high cacao flavanol beverage for 4 weeks containing 494 milligrams of cacao flavonoids significantly increased the growth of lactobacillus and bactobacterium in comparison to a low cacao flavored drink. These beneficial microscopic bacteria maintain an anti-inflammatory status in the bowel by producing disease-inhibiting anti-inflammatory short-chain fatty acids. Sugar-free living. Resist adding sweeteners, as the longer we go without them, the more naturally sweet nature becomes. On a protective diet, we are building a healthy team with the Microbiome Population Project. Sugar, including natural syrups and pastes, causes leaky gut dysbiosis due to an overpopulation of unhealthy sugar-dependent microbes. Their presence causes a reduction of fiber-dependent anti-inflammatory short-chain fatty acid-producing microbes. Feed and populate a protective microbiome. They are your soldiers of health and vitality, known as your immune system. Plant fiber, found in fruit, vegetables, and whole grains, nourish healthy fiber-dependent microbes. They ferment and digest plant fiber to make essential anti-inflammatory short-chain fatty acids and vitamins to nourish us. This reduces inflammation, tightening our epithelium, our gut wall. Unhealthy sugar and saturated fat-dependent microbes are weak and need constant feeding or they will die. They are relentless, and when they are starving and not getting their fix, these demanding microbes will send craving signals, leaving their host uncomfortable and hangry. These shaky feelings, headaches, and urgency to eat are the withdrawals from sugar, saturated fat, food additives, processed foods, dairy, and chemicals. They are weak little buggers that need constant feeding to stay alive. If you hold tight and don't give in, you'll kill those nasty controlling microbes and eliminate them along with the cravings and discomfort they create. We can manipulate and control who we populate and foster within our body. Once we turn over, build, and populate a healthy, protective microbiome, our food preferences change and become less urgent. When we are teeming with healthy microbes, they light us up with dopamine when we see fruit, veggies, and whole grains. When we cut out junk and processed foods completely and enjoy a variety of whole plant foods, we will grow our team of health food cheerleaders. A resident team of neurodirective healthy living coaches is a dream come true. I'm excited to help you build your internal team of health-directive cheerleaders. They control our feelings, moods, activities, and food preferences with neurotransmitters, but we control who they are.